Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I am Charles Bowen, or Bo, as everyone in the world calls me. I am the founder of the Savannah Film Alliance, and we're here to give you some exciting updates on the upcoming event next month. I'm joined here by Chad Darnell, which I'll let him introduce himself when he jumps in with the big news in just a moment. But just wanted to give everyone the background. The gala is scheduled for November 17th at 7:30 p.m. And we are so remarkably close to a sellout. As of today, we had 9 tickets remaining. You can go to savannahfilmalliance.org, and there's a link there to the site to get tickets. So we're very excited about that. The Honors Gala, of course, the whole purpose of it is to honor local members of the entertainment industry that kind of work behind the scenes and maybe don't get their due, don't get the spotlight, don't get the headlines that many other people do. So we want to take this night to recognize them, thank them for their support of the industry and all their hard work that they do to help grow the industry here. So the event on the 17th will be hosted by Steven Michael Quezada. Now, if you don't know him, you are probably not a fan of the show Breaking Bad, because he played Agent Steve Gomi Gomez on Breaking Bad, and he'll be here to host the show on the 17th. He's also an accomplished stand-up comedian. He's got his own stand-up special. Do you remember where it is? I think it's on Amazon, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, all the streaming services that you can get it. It's available on all the iTunes and Amazon.
Awesome. So we're real excited and honored to have him come and host the event for us. But the real reason we are here is so that Chad can announce formally the 8 honorees who we will be recognizing that night at the Honors Gala. So take it away, Chad.
Yeah, this year the theme is Vanguards, and we have 8 pretty legendary crew members, locals who have been very instrumental in the success of the film community in Savannah over the years. And here are their names. I'm very excited. Of the nominees, we have Riva Grantham, who is she's one of the most popular people on set. She works in our craft service, and she keeps us all alive with coffee and keeps us fed during, in between meals. Nikki Hill, who's a young crew member who's a part of our local crew. Megan Lombardo, who, when I first met Megan, was working as a production supervisor. Now she's one of our key production managers and producers local to Savannah. She's worked on shows like Lizzie and Florida Girls and most recently Clean Slate, the Laverne Cox series that we had in town. Kareem McMichael, another local filmmaker and documentarian who's brilliant and working in Savannah. Judith Moore, who is she's a member of SWIFT. She is one of our incredible crew members. She has worked in Savannah for years. Mike Neal, who is one of our Marine coordinators, and very important, especially in Savannah when it comes to a lot of our water work that comes through town. We have Mark Wynn, who is with one of our amazing production companies that helps us so much. They've also been very instrumental, this gala in particular, behind the scenes, helping put together motion graphics and visual effects. And lastly, Beth Nelson, who is currently the steward for the IATSE and one of our former executive directors of the Savannah Film Office. Those are the 8 nominees this year.
Yeah, all those are great. I should mention, which I should have mentioned at the very beginning, our presenting sponsor this year is IATSE Local 491. Now, if you're unfamiliar with IATSE, that's the International Alliance of Theatrical Stage Employees, and that's the largest union that services the entertainment industry. They represent a ton of the crew members and the behind-the-scenes folks, and really what this event is all about, making certain that those people are getting their recognition that they deserve. So a big, huge thank you to IATSE Local 491.
Yeah. And we also have a clip, if we can mind, behind the scenes if we can play that clip from last. Well,
Yeah, that's good. It's fun.
as
Yeah,
I was
those
gonna
are
say,
those are our 8 honorees from the last gala. So,
yeah,
but it does give you a sense of kind of the glamour of the evening, I think. So
red
let's
carpet photo.
a few little housekeeping issues. First of all, as Chad mentioned, the theme is Visionary Vanguards that night. So it's a black tie event, but the theme is kind of your own creative take on modern Hollywood. So, as Chad pointed out last time, I think the best comparison to that is probably the Met Gala, and how people will show up and really, go all out to set themselves apart and be creative. So that's what we're looking at. And then the other issue that people have asked us a lot about is parking. This is Victory North. It does not have a dedicated parking area, but it does have several areas that are available. But we are strongly encouraging everyone attending that is planning to attend to take either Uber or Lyft. It will make things much easier, not to mention the fact it's a long event with an open bar.
That's the most important.
Not a bad idea. So, anything else you can think of, Chad, that you want to point out to everyone?
Yeah, entertainment will be. I'm super excited about entertainment, and not just because I brought them in, but it's Lulu the Giant, who is the locals. I met Rachel Shaner and her band while we were about casting the movie Brideheart over the summer, and some members of the band are in the wedding band of the movie. So not only will you get to see them perform on the night of the event, but you'll also get to see them in the movie in Brideheart and with Rebel Wilson and Anna Camp and Justin Hartley. So they're an incredible group, and I'm excited. You'll get to see them at the VIP pre-show and performing after the event as well.
Yeah, we'll have the from 9:30 to 11 after the actual honors are handed out. We'll have the after party out in the courtyard, weather permitting, or inside if not. But yeah, they'll have the whole band there ready to go, so that'll be fun. And like I mentioned, open bar. There is we're gonna have great food. I would list all of the different items that are going to be available at the food tables that night, but we'd be here another 20 minutes. It's Thomas Baker with Gala Geechee Catering is really going to go all out for us. So it's going to be a fun night.
Yeah, we haven't had an event like this since the pandemic, so it's a great event.
That's right.
Get dressed up and enjoy Savannah film community.
We have a question. There will absolutely be a red carpet for you to walk with plenty of photo opportunities. So all the more reason to deck out in your Hollywood finery for the evening.
And there's lots of, if you're one of those people that like, I don't know what to wear, there's lots of local shops downtown historic district that would be happy to dress you. Just go in and tell them, I'm having this event, and I'm sure they will be happy to pull something for you. And again, it could be Sharon Stone wore a Gap T-shirt to the Oscars, so it could be, it's whatever you want it to be.
Absolutely. So again, SavannahFilmAlliance.org. That's a link to get tickets. Also, there's a link there if you have any questions about the event or anything about that night. You're more than welcome to just shoot me an email. I'll be glad to get right back with you. But it should be a great evening, and we're really excited to honor these 8 folks.
Yeah, and also follow Savannah Film Alliance on Instagram as well at Savannah Film Alliance.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Anything else you want to add, Chad?
That's it. Thank you so much, everybody, and we'll see you on Friday, November 17th.
Sounds great.